he keeps saying, we don't want to hear Jamaican, Guyanese. When he says that, he's trying to pull in these other, our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean area and South American areas and so forth, in order to get them upset and to get them to be an enemy with us and saying we don't like them either. No, what it is some of those particular groups and some of the individuals, migrants and immigrants that have come from other countries that are Black or African have tended to jump on the bandwagon of our open enemy in the United States against us. And so when we put them in check, and the moment we question and ask them who they are and where they're from, we have to let them know. People like the current press secretary, Kareem Jean-Pierre, who's got me blocked on her personal account still, Joy Reid, those kinds of people that are mouthpieces for white supremacy. We can prove this over and over and over again. They tend to not have long FBA lineage. Why do I say that? What you all don't know, that it's an actual strategy of white America, of colonialist, imperialist America, to intentionally use Black immigrants, Black migrants against us. They know that you don't have the spirit and the energy that we have. So they are afraid that you might actually come over here and be a Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey, we know, beloved, was rejected by his own, yes? When he came to the United States. America said, never again will we have a Black immigrant from the Caribbean, and not just Caribbean, I'm not going to put it, from any other country, come over here and be in lockstep with Black Americans to further elevate their plight and their power. So America decided that she's going to make sure that anybody that they elevate and give a position to, they're going to make sure that you have a lineage and a line, in many cases, not all, but in many cases, from other countries and other nations, because you don't have the spirit of resistance and rebellion and ingenuity that we have in the United States. You will see us enforcing our rights as Americans and reparations as us being greedy and asking for something that we shouldn't. You will see us as rocking the boat against the oppressor that you're scared of. You understand? So when we bring this up, we're trying to let you know that our enemy uses you. They strategize to use you against us. And so because most of you are going to be so excited to get a position and to get an office in a corner of get a corner office somewhere in a corporation and be somebody, because you're going to be so excited about being in America so that you don't have to worry about your visa and your paperwork, because you're trying to get that scholarship to that particular school, you are not going to rock the boat. You're not going to stand with us on issues. So you turn around and be a mouthpiece for the white supremacists. So we're trying to put you on game. That's the reason why oftentimes you hear some of our people bring that up, because that's a strategy of the United States. And some of our brothers and sisters, unfortunately, from other countries fall into that trap. So because you just happen to happy to be in America, you will fight against us. And we have to put you in check and say, Ninja, no, we created everything pretty much, including the country you fled to, and including hip hop.
We're in a very tumultuous time now, yes. There's a new world order. There's a changing of the guards. And there's a changing of the gods and goddesses. That means there's a natural governmental shift and there's a spiritual shift. When I'm talking about my supernatural experience, when I tapped into and attended this other council, and that same council came down, I want folks to know that what's happening on earth is being played out in government and in politics, which is why I deal with politics, is because that counter is happening in the unseen. There's a government over your head. And the agenda of this unseen government and council is affecting and influencing the affairs on earth. But we can tap into that government to know stuff we don't know, to use those powers and energies and high-level wisdom, classified knowledge and information that supersedes all others, to bring to earth, to remake the earth. I teach in my spiritual school my students that the universe is our university. So we learn from the universe, and if the order of the universe is the wisdom that the woman brings life, and she's entrusted to do that, then we shouldn't think it's strange that they actually, by their guidance and wisdom, have the ability to rule the world. But women are meant to manifest differently than men. So we embody the information. We become it. I don't deny my mortality, you see, but it's a problem with you just mere mortality. because there's more to you than what meets the eye.